Osiyo, it's how we say hello in Cherokee. I'm your host, Jennifer Lauren, at the place where they play at Sequoia High School in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Countless players have developed their fundamental skills in sportsmanship here in this gym. One of those players is a Cherokee Nation citizen and former Sequoia athlete, reaching new heights in college basketball. Lexy Keys is a standout player for the University of Oklahoma women's basketball team. Always humble, she tells us what basketball and family mean to her, all while taking it one shot at a time.
Number 15,
In sports, you face a lot of adversity. You can control who you are, how you react, the effort you put in, and then you're the person there to execute it. But you can't control the outcome of things. Hi, I'm Lexy Keys. I'm an OU women's basketball player. I've grown up in Tahlequah my whole life, born and raised here. I grew up playing softball, basketball. I ran track, did some cross country. Something that people don't know about me is that I'm a big country person. I think people kind of just know the basketball side of me. But at home, I'm full country girl, riding horses. We rope a little bit. We get up cows, feed horses. I kind of grew up in a sports family. My dad's a coach. We are a very competitive family.
Don't be scared of it. Thank you.
I am the only girl, but I don't think I got to grow up being a girl necessarily. With brothers, it's kind of rough, it's loud, it's chaotic all the time, but I wouldn't have it any other way. We're always giving each other a hard time. It's never quiet when we're with each other. We turn anything and everything into a game and competition. Growing up with brothers, you're not going to be stronger than them or faster than them, anything like that. So I think it's taught me how to use strategy and to have grit. My family is the most important thing in my life outside of my faith. They are people that I'm going to have in my corner no matter what. I've learned to appreciate that the more I've gotten older and the more life you experience.
Oh, yeah.
My mom, she's my best friend all the time, talk about everything.
The thing about Lex too is she's goofy, and that's my personality too. Like, I'm just like, want to have fun. We laugh a lot, we do jokes a lot.
My dad is someone I call to if I need anything.
I talked to Lexy a lot about basketball as far as the games and practices. I knew she had a gift athletically just at a very young age. When she was in elementary school, she'd win every race. She just kind of had that it factor about her. I think being a part of something that's bigger than you and knowing that you are Cherokee and to be a part of a tribe that gives back, it can be very honorable and people can look up to that.
I really got into basketball, I would say my freshman year of high school. With Sequoia basketball, there's a lot of tradition behind it. My freshman and sophomore year, we won it back-to-back, and so I think that was our biggest following at that point.
One particular shot that she took, it looked, from where we're sitting, it looked like it was at half court. I don't know if it was or not. But it was like so impressive to be shooting that shot in that moment, like every door was just kind of kicked open and busted open for her.
We were really, really confident going into that year. We had won it my freshman and sophomore year, lost my junior year, and so going into it, we were really hungry for that championship because it was part of who Sequoia girls basketball was. In 2020, when COVID hit, I was not able to finish my last game. State was canceled. We were about 2 hours from tip-off when it happened. You know, I think at first it was like shock. I think a big part of it still to this day is you didn't really get closure, because even like outside of basketball, like graduation really was canceled and pushed back. So you never really got the closure to things that meant the most to you during that time and where it was a part of who you were as a person. I was an OSU women's basketball player for 3 years. I was fortunate enough to, get a scholarship from there and was there right outside of high school. My time at OSU was something that I'll always cherish. It was a time of challenges and growth and learning and maturity, and there's a lot of life lessons in that. I made the switch from OSU to OU. It wasn't a bedlam thing to me. It was just, a better fit for me.
Practices are very intense, though. There's a lot of passion behind our coaching staff, and they expect that same thing out of us. They always say they can't coach effort, so that's something that we work on every day in practice.
My favorite position is probably a two guard, so just a shooting guard mostly. I like shooting threes. I definitely do feel like I'm kind of the end of the sentence kind of thing, and it's once you make it, it's like you kind of are part of a team aspect in a community, because it took action, it took strategy, and it took thinking. I always know where my family sits.
She has like little signals she'll send to us too, and we send her little signals throughout the whole game.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
She's the type that things don't get to her.
I have been told that I smile a lot, and even got in trouble for smiling sometimes in, moments that I probably shouldn't have been smiling, but I'm kind of known for my smile.
And one guy literally told her, he's like, "I didn't see you smile in this game, are you okay?"
I think the biggest thing that upsets me within basketball as like a whole is, and I think it's mostly from being a coach's kid, is when people don't play the game the right way, in the sense of being selfish or just out there for the point or just out there for the win.
She's somebody that doesn't like to be in the spotlight, so she's very humble. So when little girls are coming up to her and begging her for, an autograph or whatever, she's realizing like, hey, I'm a role model to these little girls.
I think we've tried to teach all of our kids you got to work hard. Nobody's going to hand you anything. The successes in life come with a price, and that price is work. To see your kid work so hard and put the sacrifices that you have to make to play at that level, especially being a smaller guard, 5'7", to play at that level from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, just a blue-collar family, to see that and to see them actually live that, it's special.
To say I'm proud is just, I think that's just not even enough to say it. I mean, the words just aren't enough, but super proud of her.
Really, I'm known as Lexy Keys, the basketball player, but it's not what I want to be known for. I've always said that. I want to be known for being intentional, and I want someone, when they come up to me, they know they're going to feel important. I want them to know, like, I am Cherokee and I'm chasing big dreams.